Bart won the championship in the dodgeball competition at Springfield Elementary School. His life reached its peak because of this. He not only became the bell ringer at the New York Stock Exchange, but also established the Dodgeball Hall of Fame, founded his own publicly traded company, and even dealt a heavy blow to aliens when they attempted to conquer Earth. But all of this was actually Bart's imagination. Now the game had reached its final moment. But Bart's team kept losing ground. Now Bart was the hope of their lower grade team. Faced with the provocation from the upper grade students, Bart immediately demonstrated his skills. He dodged his opponent's headshot with a beautiful backflip and successfully hit the other player. But just as the fourth graders began to celebrate, an accident suddenly occurred. According to the rules of the game, Bart had already left the field, so the winners became the fifth grade students. A conflict arose between the fourth and fifth grades as a result. The struggle between the two sides even affected the homeroom teachers of both grades. To completely resolve this conflict, Bart issued a challenge to the upper grade students. Before the battle began, Bart established ground rules with them. No biting, no throwing stones, no farting in faces or releasing fart projectiles, no hair pulling, head rubbing, or ear poking, and no weapons of any kind.
Is this a rumble or a harvest dance?
Okay, you want hardwood? No. Then let's do this thing.
The duel officially began. Players on both sides were all ready for action. Martin first ripped off his shirt to display his abs. At the critical moment, Bart suddenly discovered that the boy's injury scar was identical to his own. To figure out the origin of the scar, Bart went to find the three school bullies, but the bullies looked through all their logs and found no record of this scar. Bart could only go ask Marge.
I was afraid this day would come. Ew, you're sitting on the toilet. When it's closed, it's a chair.
When Bart was young, Marge often took him to the toddler gym to gather with three other families. Bart quickly became good friends with the other children, but these children had a bad influence on Bart's development. Marge also distanced herself from the other parents due to a conflict. Bart looked at their photos. Marge was full of vitality back then, but now Marge no longer had a life of her own. With Bart's encouragement, Marge finally decided to invite the sisters to gather at home. The previous conflict was finally resolved at this moment, but the men were very helpless. They didn't understand why these women would get together again. Bart also reunited with his childhood friends. They all had the same sword-shaped mark on their hands, but none of them knew how this scar came about. However, the boys decided not to dwell on it anymore. They decided to take this opportunity to skateboard. The women proposed having a gathering every Tuesday. The four families quickly got together again, but Homer felt it was a bit strange for four men to bathe together. At this moment, Bart was undergoing a challenge with the boys. They wanted Bart to slide down a dirt slope sitting on a trash can lid. Bart didn't want to do this dangerous activity, but was ridiculed by them.